What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Thanks for stopping in. We got 24 Siege of Boralus. We wound up missing the timer on this one by 11.5 seconds, I believe. Felt really bad just because I believe that from a healer standpoint, there wasn't anything I could have done to save the key, which is really unlucky. But you know, honestly, it happens, especially whenever you're in a pug environment. You know, you can't control what everybody's doing. We had, I know on the second boss, we had 3 deaths to broadside, which is all avoidable, but if they get hit by it, it completely one-shots them. So there's nothing I can do as a healer to fix that mistake. That's on the DPS. Unfortunately, there's just nothing you can do, but you gotta roll with it and go on to the next one. If you guys do enjoy the video and you want to see live streams, subscribe. Once I get to 100, I will start streaming. If you guys have any comments on how I can make the videos a little bit more entertaining for you guys, I'm trying to be, you know, that mix of entertaining and informative on these videos. So just let me know in the comments below if you guys have any ideas to make this a little bit more entertaining for you. And with that, we'll get on to the key. As you see there, the DK got hit by it. He probably got pushed into the water and got killed by the got killed by a what just aggroed me? Got killed by a shark, because if you go in the water you get hit by sharks. That's never fun. Setting up that blackish bolt. Water shell's not a big deal if you interrupt, especially as a shaman, because you can just dispel it, so it's not a huge deal. But the cast they do, the blackish bolt, brackish bolt, whatever it's called, that one is important. Definitely want to make sure you're getting that. Kill these marksmen first. They're the biggest pain here. The damage they do can't be tanked, or the tank can't take their attention rather. So you just have to make sure that you can stun them or kill them. That's it. So what I try and do is see who they're targeting. Like it's targeting the DK. Now it's targeting the rogue. Okay, they're getting stunned pretty well. So they're doing a good job of crowd control, but you can see who they're targeting. Who they're targeting is going to get hit by their shot. Just make sure you get a heal going on that beforehand, so that they don't die. Alright, so try and tag these guys as well before they die, because if they die before you tag them, they do not give count. If they die after you tag them, they do give count. So it's not that I'm trying to pull for the boss here, or for the tank. No, I'm sorry, not the boss. I'm trying to pull for the tank. I was trying to get extra percentage without having to really do anything for it. So yeah, brackish bolt, not blackish bolt. Water shell isn't as important to interrupt. I'm going to cast a chain lightning over there, just so that I can get that count, get that percentage without having to do anything for it. Drop a Spear Link because he's taking a lot of damage. And I've got stuns. Let's stun those. Let's go ahead and get these footmen as well. I mean, we're here, we might as well go ahead and do them. So yeah, you see, I was able to we get that percentage for that guy that I tagged, even though he just insta died. So it's just free percent. You don't have to do anything for it except just tag it, and it dies on its own. Alright, I'm going to dispel myself and drop a trimmer. Oh, I forgot we had a priest. Always let the priest do the first one. He can mass dispel. I just forget that I have priests because the majority of Season 4, the majority of BFA in general, did not have a priest. I can't see the... Oh my god, that was bad. The tank was line of sighted there, so I couldn't hit him. I probably should have swapped to Earthwall Totem because we have a monk tank. And Earthwall Totem on the monk tank is just so good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm topped off and get Riptide on that guy. I should be able to get the surge off. Yeah, good. I was able to top off the DK before I got feared. So that feels good. So he's going to be line of sight. I'm not going to be able to get to him. Good, the priest was able to get to him before I could. That's perfect. priest being useful. I love it. I don't personally have anything against priests. I've just never really been a big fan of playing them myself. Alright, I'm going to do that. I want to stun these guys. And I'm actually going to target the marksman here. No, I'm not. I'm going to try to target the marksman. There we go. And up that brackish bolt. I'm actually going to do the same thing here. I'm going to try and kill the marksman first. It's not quite as bad since it's not fortified. But on fortified weeks, you definitely want to make sure you're getting those kills as quickly as you can. I'm just making sure he doesn't run away. They'll be slowed. I don't know what that darkness thing is. I know it's something to do with Shadow Priest. I just don't know what it is. Alright, I want to hold Lust until the boss is hit by a bomb.
Run away, little girl.
Right, so he's on me. I'm actually not going to do anything right now except just run away.
Beware.
And then I see right here, the bomb's going to drop right there. The clear circles. Alright, and now I Lust. I'm going to use Spirit Walker's Grace as well. I'm going to go ahead and run over to this other bomb. So that in case it was on me, I was already in the line. Good. Tank is doing the right thing. He is targeting the heavy slash away from us. Perfect. Priest did the right thing as well here. I've got healer aggro. That's not the right thing, unfortunately. The Vanguard hit the boss before the boss hit the bomb before the boss hit it. That was I guess that was my fault. Just due to the fact that I had the guy on me. So what the priest could have done there was just run through the boss and then disperse. Would have gotten rid of that a lot faster. Would have got rid of the Hangman Snooze faster.
Beware.
Okay, so we got our 3 bombs are going to be right there. What I should be doing is hexing the marksman. But it's really difficult to do stuff like that whenever you aren't communicating with your group. So I can hex him, but it might not matter if he's just going to take damage. Yeah, he's going to take damage, so it doesn't matter there. I'm going to Ghost Wolf and get away.
Run away,
yep.
little girl. Run away.
I'm just going to stay in Ghost Wolf here. Fire off my only instant casts. Because I do not want to get hit by that. If I get hit by him, you know, it's just not pretty. That was a super clean run there. The rogue kept getting hit by the heavy slashes, but besides that, it's really clean.
Beware.
Dodge trample. Dispel that because this right here makes him take more damage. So, and then I'm actually gonna drop a Spirit Link Totem here. I'm gonna stun. Oh, the do a Cloud Burst. I had the wrong targeted. Alright, so this is another good thing about monks.
Beware.
They can reset pretty well. Make sure you get out of the trample. Even if you're in the path, like if he's going somewhere else, he will stun you. So make sure you're not only are you not standing where he's gonna land, but don't stand in between where he lands as well. But what I was saying is monks can get out of Necrotic really well between both having the roll to put a distance between them and their enemies, and also having high dodge chance helps with that as well. Spell the debuff. I'm not quite sure what just killed him there. But let's res him. Let them know I'm resing. Like, he went 100-0 there. If someone is ever 100-0'd, most likely it's not going to be your fault that they died. So don't be too hard on yourself. That means somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do. If someone dies in a global, either you're doing too high of content than what you should be doing. Like doing plus 20s and item level at this point would probably like 90 gear would be too low of an item level. We can get one shot by some mechanics. Or people just didn't do what they were supposed to do. People stood in something they weren't supposed to stand in, didn't interrupt something they were supposed to interrupt, something like that. So, don't be too hard on yourself if someone dies in one global. Let the tank go out first, just so he can get the people grouped up. I'm gonna drop a healing tide totem because it looks like aggro was taken from people that shouldn't have been. Kill this powder shot here. I'll put these rings on him. There we go. I wasn't sure what the tank wanted to do with this guy, so I just left him. Be safe here. Alright, we got DK past the frost. I'm doing the same thing, just chain lightning to get all of the percentage. Some of them instantly die, some don't. So it's really just the most efficient count that you can get. Let's see, we're gonna do this pull. Yes, we are. Yeah, see, I just walked right into that. I was too busy focusing on this wave tender. I got tunnel vision super hard, and that was a big mistake. I want to drop a stun here just to help with the necrotic stacks. I'm getting too high. Target the commander.
Beware.
Make sure I'm not staying in the trample. So I do want to make these videos entertaining as well as informative. I'm not really sure exactly how to do that yet. If you guys have any ideas on ways I can do that, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to. I would love some feedback. Let me know how I can make it, both entertaining and informative. I don't want to just sound boring the whole time and I just talk try not to talk super monotone or anything like that. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about how I can make it just a little more entertaining for you guys, as well as being informative on what's going on. I want to let you guys know what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing, as well as be entertaining. Haven't really had a whole lot of room for comedy in these groups. Not the biggest, I'm not the wittiest person in the world. I try. Sometimes I can be, but it's not very often. Oh, okay. Tank is going to line of sight these guys over here. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm gonna keep this guy targeted just so I can tell when he's doing his big cast and make sure I'm not standing where
Beware.
he's gonna hit me. Like right now he's facing towards the wall. I go ahead and drop a stun here. That's funny, I stun as soon as he ring a piece.
Beware.
Yeah, so this broadside. I'm actually just gonna focus on him right now. Just because I can stay out of the sweep that the deckhands do, this Crimson Swipe. It's also a frontal, but it's a much shorter range, much easier to dodge. So instead of having to worry about that, I just wanted to worry about the broadside because I've been hit by that an embarrassingly large amount of times. Tank has a lot of stagger here. So he used a Psyche Shell, that's really good. I don't have anything targeted. Okay. Oh wait, did I? Oh my god. So these guys don't release. I'm not sure if I pulled the boss there or not. I hope not. Hope that was someone else's fault, not mine. Okay, good. It was the rogue called fault there. Or someone else called fault. So it wasn't me. That's good. Guys, battle shout. Alright, so you don't lust at the start here. This gut shot does a lot of damage. A whole lot of damage, so make sure that you are super healing that target. If it goes on a DPS, you want to change Earth Shield to being over there. Kill the cannoneer first, so you can get the cannon to blast the DK is not doing very well. He's been hit by a lot of mechanics that he shouldn't be hit by. Alright, I'm gonna lust here. Okay, good. Somebody has engineering. So I'm gonna put the... I'm gonna use the defensive myself. We have a lot of those bleeds out, so I need to be super careful here. Okay, there we go. I got everyone caught up. I'm going to go and drop another Cloud Burst just so I can be ready for the next gut shot. I have 8 seconds until the next withdrawal. So you can actually stop that if you use Typhoon. Or you can use things like Typhoon. You can use Ring of Peace. And it will actually stop the withdrawal. We have to do it just at the right time. Alright, gut shot on the DK, so I'm going to put Earth Shield on him. Keep him healed up. Make sure you watch out for clear the deck. It is a frontal, just dodge it. Don't stand in front. You can move, you can face it as the tank, and then you can actually move out of it before it lands. I would say of all the mechanics on this, healing wise, gut shot is the most difficult to deal with. Everything else is avoidable damage. So people are doing what they're supposed to be doing, you can avoid the rest of the damage. Which I get saying avoidable damage and then saying you can't avoid the damage is redundant. I see that right there, they stood in something they shouldn't have. Again, standing in stuff that you shouldn't be standing in. Alright. Gut shot is on the tank. That's actually good. This means I can focus my healing a little bit better. trying to spread my lava bursts, so I've got more, or my flame shock, so I've got more of those out. Unfortunately, we are going to get one more phase, which is really annoying. Yeah, he's almost dead. That sucks. Alright, Cannoneer. I can't with certainty say though that as the way things are going currently, if this key is not timed, it won't be anything that I could have done, since all of the deaths have been preventable by people just not getting hit by things that they can easily dodge. All of these deaths have been on the person that died's fault, not mine. And I'm not trying to like push blame or anything, but it's just, it's like what I was talking about earlier. If someone dies within one global, then that means they died to something that they did wrong, not something that you did wrong. So, crushing slam, make sure you dodge that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. It's probably a little bit early to put that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the stun as well.
Beware.
Terrifying roar. I'm gonna put my Traumatide just in case somebody wasn't where they needed to be. If someone was in a bad positioning there, that Tremor Totem would just help keep them from dying. Okay. I need to be paying attention to the tank's health here. Crushing Slam, move out of the way. Where I was standing was in a bad spot because it would have been hit by the Crushing Slam.
Beware.
So I believe, I mean I could be wrong on this, and someone let me know if I am. I think rogues have Shiv now, and is that not, you can get rid of enrages with that now, right? Let me know. Let me know if you can, and let me know if it's baseline on rogues now, if anybody knows that. I don't play rogue, and I guess I could look at my rogue after this. I try and have at least one of every class at max level, even if I'm not going to play it. That way I can just look. You know, if I need to know, hey, what is this ability? What does it do? How does it feel? It just helps. So one thing I've noticed, I haven't been using Cloudburst as much in this key. I just haven't really had to, and I've gotten comfortable with the fact that I haven't had to do it as often.
Beware.
So actually that's not good. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I still should be using it. It's just a bonus. It's like an extra 30% healing that I could be getting. So it could be more damage that I'm doing instead of having to do a heal. Since I should be having a Cloud Burst down, I could have a Cloud Burst to get that heal in that I need instead. Alright. I want to stun here for the Banana Rampage. Looks like the... excuse me. I'll drink some water. Alright, it looks like the monk had the same idea with the stun there. Which is just unfortunate because we're overlapping our stuns. Okay, and now we're gonna go to the obelisk. Yeah, it actually feels really good being a shaman going through these growths. Just because it doesn't slow you down, you still you still stay at the 100% movement speed. Because while you're Ghost Wolf, can't be slowed below 100%. fan of the Dark Fury. So I don't know about you guys, I'm pretty excited for Shadowlands. You know, from what I've seen, other top, or I say other, from what I've seen some of the top players saying, Resto Shaman is actually looking pretty good. Definitely not the top. That's going to be more than likely Resto Druid, like always, but it is still looking very good. Near the top, tied probably for second place with Disc Priest and Holy Paladin and Mistweaver Monk. Whenever you only have 6 healers, you know, there's not going to be a whole lot of disparity as long as things are balanced well. There's not going to be a whole lot of disparity. I would say the biggest exclusion to that is going to be the Holy Priest, just because even kind of suffer from one of the same problems that Shaman does, and that's their damage isn't. They have all active damage, but where Shaman shines where Disc Priest doesn't, and the fact that Shaman actually does do very good damage whenever they're able to do it. Especially right now in BFA, where we have the Ignis potential trait, which I'm running 3 of them. It's actually technically an elemental trait, I guess, but it boosts the damage from your lava burst by a lot. So the tank's just pulling these one at a time, line of sliding back here. Pretty standard for these pulls. A lot of times people will use spotters to kill these pulls and pull 2 to even all 3 of them at once. That's a little bit more dangerous on necrotic weeks, just because these guys do a lot of damage. He should also be dispelling himself. Not shamans. Monks can dispel poisons, so he should be dispelling that poison from himself. It would just make this a lot easier, so I wouldn't have to pump as much healing into him, especially since, you know, this is necrotic and he's not able to take as much healing. But that, look at that, as soon as he lost those necrotic stacks, 1 heal was like 50% of his HP, so that feels good. Alright, unfortunately I did not get the heal out that I wanted to, and he took a lot of damage from that auto attack. I'm going to move over here with him, just because I do have aggro right now. Drop a stun. Alright, we don't have a commander, so that's good. So if you pull the boss, you'll actually pull all 3 of the packs of mobs together. So if you do want to pull all 3, that's the best way to do it. Just pull the boss, and you're good to go there. I'm going to chain heal off of the DK here. We're all pretty stacked, so it's actually going to hit everybody. Alright, I'm going to get inside the boss room and Fish Feast. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put down my Cloud Burst because we're about to take a lot of damage. Break Water is going to do AoE damage. So I'm going to do a precast on myself, Riptide, pop the Cloud Burst, just a little bit of extra healing there. His failure damage add-on is saying, hey, you guys took failure damage from an ability that you can't avoid. Tank did the right thing, move the crashing dodge away from here. And then as DPS, you need to make sure that you are also avoiding putting those near the thing. "14 seconds on the next tidal surge." We do have a breakwater coming down. I'm gonna go ahead and do an overheal. Okay, good, it didn't overheal. You don't want it to overheal, you actually lose pretty good amount of cloud burst efficiency with overheals. So you really want to try not to overheal with it if you want to try and feed into your cloud burst. So we're gonna move over here.
Beware.
Got a nice penis drawing over here. Pop cloud burst there. I'm actually not in a very good position right now, so I'm actually super glad that the tank moved. Tank was paying attention there where I wasn't. My positioning wasn't great because I was trapped. And if I had to get over here, I would have had to get hit by a bunch of stuff I don't want to get hit by. So move here, break water. I've got a cloud burst down. I'm gonna pre-heal. I didn't get a whole lot of value out of that cloud burst, but it's alright. And easy boss. The biggest thing about this boss is just knowing his damage patterns. You should only be taking damage, besides the tank, you should only be taking damage during the breakwater, where those circles spawn on the ground. That should be the only time anybody takes damage here. My auto run wouldn't turn off for some reason. Okay, I'm actually gonna do another fish feast just to make sure I'm on top mana. And what you should be doing here is focusing this guy first. Okay. Alright. So I need to make my cancel cast macro. So the priest can also mass dispel the debuff here, and I do apologize. I'm going to be focusing pretty heavily on healing here. I don't want to get hit by things I should get hit by, and I want to make sure that I'm getting these dispels off as quickly as I can. Tank's doing a really good job of self-sustaining here, so that's good. Alright. Go and dispel the tank. Is anybody getting it? Alright, looks like the DK's getting it. I want to make sure I insta-dispel the DK, because he has nothing to heal himself on. The tank's doing he's a tank, so he's going to have just more health, more survivability. So he can dispel himself a lot easier. Me, insta-dispel that. Go ahead. Also, tank's helping out a lot, using Vivifies on himself during his downtime. Get rid of that. And then as soon as that's done, I'm going to swap over to the Demolishing. Dispel the priest immediately. Rogue's propped his cheap death. Looks like he got hit by a slam. I'm gonna move because I do not want to get hit by this slam. Slam is avoidable. It's a frontal. So as long as you're not standing in front of him, you're not gonna get hit by it. And a big reason that you want to make sure that you're dispelling as soon as you can is because you want to make sure that your dispel is up for the next round. If it's not up for the next round, you're going to be in a pretty bad spot. Alright, good. Priest dispelled himself. Spell myself here. Put some heals in on the DK. I'm just gonna put a Riptide on me because that'll be enough. Alright. We moved a little bit too quickly. I'm way too far away from the tank right now. Hopefully the DK can use the defensive. There we go. And more lust. Come up here. So I'm actually going to stay here unless something causes me to move specifically. That way I'm not getting hit by anybody's knockback. Yeah, I don't know why we're not over here. Hole Cracker's going to start doing a lot of damage here. Ascendant. We need to be focusing our damage. Okay. So I guess not. I guess I was wrong. We didn't need to focus our damage. Oh, time expired. 11 seconds. Oh my god. Yeah, so those deaths from people dying to things that they should have dodged is exactly what cost us that key. Which is unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate, but it happens. But other than that, you know, besides, I think from my gameplay side, from a healing standpoint, it was a really clean run for me. So I'm pretty proud of that. It sucks that we didn't time it, but I think that the out of timing was out of my control. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.